This is a story that's been whispered about for years, but for one couple, it's all too real. It happened on a quiet back road late one night. They'd parked there to be alone, away from the rest of the world.
I just felt off. Like we shouldn't have been there. It was too quiet, and I swear I kept hearing noises in the trees.
The boy, trying to reassure her, leaned back in the driver's seat.
I thought she was just nervous. It's a spooky road, but nothing ever happens out there. At least, that's what I thought.
Then the radio crackled, cutting through the silence. An emergency alert came on, warning of an escaped convict from a nearby institution. A dangerous man with one chilling detail had a hook for a hand.
When I heard that, I begged him to leave. I didn't care if it made me seem paranoid. I just knew we had to go.
Reluctantly, the boy started the car, and they began driving back toward town. But as they pulled away, they both heard metal scraping against the roof of the car.
I told her it was just tree branches, but I wasn't so sure. I didn't want her to panic.
The scraping sound grew louder as they drove, but it stopped as suddenly as it had started. By the time they pulled up to the girl's house, the tension had begun to ease. She stepped out of the car, glad to be home.
I was about to thank him for leaving when I saw it. It was hanging right there, from the door handle. A hook. Rusty, sharp, with... I don't know if it was blood or something else on it.
I just froze. I couldn't believe it. We must have gotten so close to him, closer than I'll ever be comfortable with.
The police were called, but the man was never found. Some say it's just a story to keep kids from parking on lonely roads. Others believe it's a chilling reminder of a very real danger.
I remember responding to that call. The kids were shaken up, especially the girl. She kept pointing to the hook, saying, "It was him. He was on the car." We searched the area thoroughly. No footprints, no sign of anyone. Just the hook left behind. It didn't make sense. I mean, how could someone vanish that quickly? But I'll tell you this, I've been doing this job a long time, and that night, it didn't feel right. Something about it stuck with me. It still does.
I still don't know if anyone believes us. But I'll never go back to that road again. Never.
And maybe that's the point, because if you hear a scraping on your car late at night, would you take the chance to stay and find out?